Hello everybody, and I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Danrvdtree2000 on Xbox Live, back again, and as promised, it's the Battleground predictions. Now you can probably hear a fan blowing in the background because as I speak, the summer of Great British weather has arrived. Lately there's been a hell of a heat wave in the United Kingdom, in England right now, but we get moving on to the other side of the pond over in America. They're having summer, and before SummerSlam is Battleground, and I will be going through the matches as always, starting with this one, and I will tell you who I think is going to win and who I want to win. Remember, who I think is going to win is who WWE booked to win this match, and who I want to win is the superstar or woman wrestler who I think is going to win the current match. So here we are on the first match. It is a tag team match. First of all, why WWE? I mean, I know I fast forward past Monday Night Raw's match between that handicap match, but I did watch SmackDown Live. Brilliant SmackDown Live, two separate brands. I will go through that in a minute. Raw, SmackDown. So we have a Raw match. We have Dana Brooke and we have Charlotte versus Sasha Banks and a tag team partner of choice. So yes, it will be Dana Brooke and Charlotte versus Sasha Banks and a tag team mystery partner. Who is it gonna be? It could be. I have to think, and it could be Paige. After all, she was drafted to Raw as part of the WWE Network exclusive. I think. Yes, she was. As part of round 7 of the draft. But could it be a returning diva for maybe Lisa? Maybe, I don't know, but we'll see. But I personally think that the returning superstar will be not a returning superstar at all, but a debut. And I'm thinking it's gonna be Bayley. So that's my opinion on who I think the mystery partner is gonna be. So let's just say it is Bayley. I think that Dana Brooke and Charlotte are gonna win, but I would want Sasha Banks and our mystery partner in my prediction, Bayley, to win this match. But moving on to the next match then. Yes, moving on. Here we have the WWE Tag Team Championship match. As now, I don't know if it's a 6-man tag and the tag team titles are on the line, or if it's just a normal tag team matchup where 2 members of the New Day will go on and face 2 members of the Wyatt family. Spoiler alert! The New Day is gonna win. Because, if you haven't seen WWE Live SmackDown already, then on the WWE Network side of things, they revealed that Braun Strowman was drafted to Raw, and Eric Rowan was drafted to SmackDown alongside with Bray Wyatt. Too stupid! Why didn't you just put them as a team? Because it was in the middle of a match between Xavier Woods and Bray Wyatt. I'm not going to tell you who won that match. The commentator said, and I quote, "The Wyatts ain't gonna be part of the draft as a team, they're gonna be part as separate people." Meaning that it was obvious that they were gonna get split up. And for some stupid reason, they split up another team, which only just got back together, and I'll be getting back to that in a minute. But going on with the Wyatts, why? They've only just gotten back together like a few months ago. Why split them up? Dumbass WWE are pissed. at you for doing this and as grim and say people are pissed. The New Day are on Raw, and they're facing two members of the Whites that are representing SmackDown and Braun Strowman on Raw. So I hope they drafted swap. Sometimes they trade. So please, WWE, do the right thing. Trade Braun Strowman for somebody else. Because it's kind of stupid. Anywho, who I think is going to win doesn't really matter, because who I think and who I want is going to be the same people. They're New Day, okay? I think that somehow that, yes, the Wyatts are very good at playing mind games, but I think that Xavier Woods has been playing a few mind games of his own, meaning that it will end up somehow with some shenanigans going on with the New Day winning this match. So, yeah, the WWE Tag Team titles will stay around the waist of the New Day, and I think that when it comes to pay-per-views now, they'll be floating between, I think they will allow teams from Raw and SmackDown to face the Tag Team Champions and we get the titles to represent their brand as the Tag Team Champions. I don't think they'll get another Tag Team title belt, just like they did before, which was really stupid, to be honest. So keep the Tag Team titles as they are, and just swap them between the two. Same with what they might be doing with the Women's Championship. So the Women's Championship and the Tag Team Championship float between both brands and have it so that both Raw and SmackDown can challenge the current champions for the titles. But speaking of championships, we have the United States Championship match at Battleground, and oh boy, poor Zack Ryder. If I'm not mistaken, this is a SmackDown match, because no wait, no it's not. It's Raw versus SmackDown, as SmackDown drafted Zack Ryder and Raw drafted United States Champion Rusev. So I think that the title is not going to change hands, as they have The Miz on SmackDown, and so because and Darren Young is also on SmackDown, and therefore the Rusev is going to crush SmackDown Zack Ryder here, because well, it's kind of obvious. I want Zack Ryder to win, but it's not going to happen. I think that Rusev is going to absolutely crush Zack Ryder here. There's absolutely no doubt who's going to win this one. Moving on, here we are. Speaking of Intercontinental Champion and speaking of SmackDown, this is SmackDown match will be for the Intercontinental Championship, and we're gonna make Darren Young great again, as it will be Darren Young, the challenger, with Bob Backlund in his corner, versus the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, with Maurice in his corner. What's gonna happen? I think that The Miz is gonna win, but I want Darren Young to win. Come on, make Darren Young great again. The promos were shit, but so far it's been a lot of success for Darren Young. He won the Battle Royal to make his way into the matchup, and he even got a pinfall victory over Alberto Del Rio, and he even won that tag team match by actually, who was it? He made tap out. He made The Miz tap out himself. I think it was The Miz. He made The Miz tap out SmackDown Live. So that it could be done. Will the crossface Chicken Wing win another WWE Championship, or will the Skull Graphic Finale retain the championship? Miz, I think you're gonna win this one, but I want Darren Young to be great again, as your new NFL champion. But I just want to point out, moving on to a little statement here. I'm just going to load up someone here. So yes, as you can see, this is a picture of Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho is gonna have no other than Randy Orton on the highlight reel at Battleground. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens when Randy Orton goes face to face with Chris Jericho as part of the highlight reel. As it says up there, that Raw has Chris Jericho and SmackDown has Randy Orton. So it's going to be interesting. Well, I just got one thing to say. Just 3 letters. RKO. I think that's what's going to happen, really. Jericho's going to talk trash, and I think that Randy Orton will give Chris Jericho an RKO, and that'll be it. And Brock Lesnar will face him at SummerSlam. SmackDown versus Raw. Randy Orton representing SmackDown. Brock Lesnar representing Raw. The question is, well, is the big beast incarnate doping drink, the big beast incarnate dope Brock Lesnar going to make an appearance as well at Battleground? I don't know, maybe. But we'll have to find out from my predictions for SummerSlam and the review of SummerSlam later on in the month, next month. So, I'll moving on back on to the predictions. Okay, we're back, and we're only about to run out of time, so I'd like to make my quick predictions very quickly. I think that Becky Lynch is going to win here, and I want Becky Lynch to win. So, Natalya versus Becky Lynch, this feud's been going on for a bit, and I want and think Becky Lynch to win this match. And up next is Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. The feud continues, and no doubt with both of them being on Raw, it will continue even more. Maybe even go on to SummerSlam. Man, this is hard to choose who I think is going to win and who I want to win this match. Without a doubt, I cannot wait to see this match. I think Kevin Owens, and I want Sami Zayn. So there you go. That's my opinion and who I think and who I want to win this match. It's gonna be epic. The match is gonna be back and forward. There's gonna be a hell of a fight on our hands in this matchup. But we're gonna move on to the next match. It'll be the final time we see all 6 of these guys in the same ring together. However, this is not going to be the end of this AJ Styles versus John Cena feud. I have a feeling that the club will also start a feud between Enzo and Cass as well, but I just think that it's going to end up with a rubber match at SummerSlam, as I think that John Cena is going to win this one. AJ Styles won the last match at the previous pay-per-view of Money in the Bank, and so therefore I think John Cena is going to win this one, making it 1 apiece. 1 win for John Cena and 1 win for AJ Styles, and I think that both Enzo and Cass and the club will be banned from ringside at SummerSlam's pay-per-view. So yes, I think that Enzo and Cass, Enzo and Cena, but I want the club to win this matchup. As much as I want the club to win, I think John Cena and Enzo and Cass are going to win this matchup. I know I like Enzo and Cass, and as much as anybody, I'd like to want them to win as well. But I want the club to win this match because it will show how dominant they really are against the other team. But it probably might not end up being that way, and it'll end up being a rubber match at SummerSlam between AJ Styles and John Cena. this is it. The match that everyone, since they're making their debut back in November of 2012, I think it's the Elimination Chamber, in a actual triple, it's a triple threat match, ironically, for the, I think it was for the championship, again, ironically, I'm just saying, pointing that out there, where it was Ryback versus John Cena versus CM Punk for John Cena versus Ryback versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship. And who made their debut, costing Ryback the opportunity to become WWE Champion? No other than Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose from NXT, all dressed in black as the Shield. Then, a couple of years later, the Shield break up because Seth Rollins sells out to the Authority. And ever since then, we've been wanting to see that triple threat match. And now, it's happening. The Shield triple threat match is happening at Battlegrounds. The suspended Roman Reigns will be back for the Shield triple threat match, and he will face his Shield brothering Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose is going to walk in the WWE Champion, and I think that he will also walk out as the WWE Champion. Now, I can't decide who I want to win, so I'm going to say both Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose is who I want to win this one, because as long as it's not Roman Reigns, I don't care if it's Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose. So I want Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, but I think the booking will be either Roman Reigns or Dean Ambrose. That's how it's going to go for me. So, that's my 4 predictions for WWE Battlegrounds. And who do you think is going to win at Battlegrounds? Let me know in the comment section below who you think is going to win. And if you're living in England right now, let me know what your plans are for this summer as well. Are you enjoying the heat? Have you enjoying WWE over in the UK or the US or wherever you're watching? Has it built up to this point? Do you think this triple threat match is going to be worth it? Or is it going to be a thumbs down? I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Danrvdtree2000 on Xbox Live. And I will see you at the Battlegrounds review /reactions. And until then, goodbye.